Hello, intercessors. Welcome today to our update. Today we're going to be dealing again with the communist takeover of our country. It is a disgrace to see what is coming down the line. Nancy Pelosi said this morning that the federal government should be subsidizing all Americans. She should be giving everybody a salary through tax dollars. Well, that's the communist way. And I called her office this morning, and I want you to do the same thing. Nancy should move to Cuba or China or Venezuela. She should know, and you should let her know, that our country is free. We are not communists. You need to do the same thing to Adam Schiff. What he is doing now, and I have his phone number for you today for our action call. What Adam Schiff is doing, he's starting another investigation of Donald Trump. I do believe the investigation, the impeachment was nothing but a cover-up for the Chinese to unleash a plague in our country. You can say, Faye, why do you think that? Because of the way they have discriminated against Christians across this nation. They have released the mosque. No problems with Muslims going to the mosque. They're actually going to feed the Muslims in some cities on Ramadan with our tax dollars. And in some cities, they're allowing the Muslims 5 times a day to broadcast their prayers. But Christians are not allowed to go to a worship service in a church if they choose to do so. Am I saying they should do it? No. But should they be free to do it? Absolutely. What we've done as a nation, because Christians have stayed in the background, we have not said anything. We've kept our mouth shut and said it's none of our business. Politics is not the Christians' affairs. I've had them tell me this for years. I am not political. Yes, you are. The very fact that you say I'm not political means that you have allowed the hijacking of our nation by liberals who've come on the scene. They have taken over our courts, they mock God, taken over the Senate, taken over the Congress, because we did not go vote. Millions of Christians did not go vote. And millions right now don't plan to vote in the next election. So, but they say, I am not political. Well, when you can't go to church because you're told by an infidel governor that you can't go to church, you made a statement. So I'm calling Christians to action, and you are coming. I'm excited that you're coming to our YouTube channel. You need to email your friends and say, you need to listen to Faye. I will be taping our TV show next week. We'll be back on with our TV broadcast very soon. But you need to understand that the God we serve is a holy God. He does not understand why people have to sin. People sin because they don't see him as the holy God that he is, that has spoken through his word and means every word it says. We have elected people to our Congress who are in power, who have done no oversight. They have had no oversight over the World Health Organization, which has spent over $3 billion in the last 2 to 3 years. They have no clue where it went. They have no clue that they're promoting radical sexual activity in nations abroad through the World Health Organization. Our Congress has not done anything to find out why they didn't know there was a plague, why they didn't know the Chinese lab was being funded by Barack Obama, $2.87 million, and he knew there was a virus. They knew it when he was president. China knew it and actually confiscated all of the equipment that we needed to make sure it didn't get sent to America, and Obama let everything run out. When President Trump needed and the governors needed the medical gear, they couldn't have it because our inventory was left with a zero balance by Barack Obama and his administration, who actually funded the labs that created this virus. Did they plan when to release it and loose it on the world? I don't know. I'm not going to say that. But there's been no oversight by the people we now have in Congress for all the billions we've sent to Muslim nations. The more people they kill, the more we undergird them. The more Christians they behead, the more persecution of Christians that they have, the more funds our Congress sends to them. There's been no oversight by this Congress and the one before it of the United Nations billions of dollars. No oversight. This Congress has not had a balanced budget in years. What have they done since 2018? They have had one goal in mind. That's to overthrow our government, remove President Trump from office, and you have to ask yourself, why? Why is it so necessary? What have they done that they do not want revealed? I believe Nancy Pelosi and Adam Schiff have both committed espionage. She thought she would be president. And I wonder if she thought when she got president, this plague would be released. Everybody would need the government to take care of them. And communism 101, voila. My friends, we thank you for going to our YouTube. More and more people are passing the information that you need to hear Faye, but don't just listen to me. We need for you to become activists with me. I believe abortion is murder and should be criminalized. I do not believe the murder of the unborn can be justified by a Supreme Court ever again based on the science that a sonogram tells you it is not a feminist blob in your belly, but it is a human being with feelings. And when you suck its brains out to sell its body parts to end its life because you couldn't keep a right relationship, it can't go this way anymore. The spirit of death over this nation has got to go. Faith without works is dead. And the Lord spoke to me that we're to repent, which we've done. Thousands and thousands of intercessors. Maybe your pastor has it. Maybe your church is keeping its head in the sand. But intercessors, I know prayer warriors by the thousands of this country have. But what next? He said you got to turn from your wicked ways. We must bring these infidels out of power. We have to do that in November. How do we do it? Number one, you've got to educate Christians. You've got to take a stand and bind the death spirit over this country. We've got to turn from our wicked ways. We cannot write off America. We cannot say, well, it's the judgment of God, so we deserve everything that's going on. You've got to know the difference in what God is really saying through pouring out the spirit of judgment on America and what he really wants to do. I believe he wants a revival in the land. I believe he wants people to understand what he's trying to say. I believe he wants the people who are deceived to see the light. We can do that through action. I'm going to give you Adam Schiff's phone number. You need to call him, and you need to tell him that what he and Nancy Pelosi did to try to make her president, to try to bring down our government, a duly elected president, through lies and an impeachment process that should have never happened, is espionage. And justice needs to be served. Adam Schiff's number is 225-4176. 202-225-4176. I'm asking you now to make a call. I've already called his number, and I told him justice will be served. He's got another investigation he's trying to concoct. With our tax dollars, they're getting paid not to work. They don't work. They give themselves another $90 million in the last stimulus bill. $90 million. They don't work. They don't oversee. They don't do their jobs. And we're not paying them for another investigation that would overthrow our government, and they need to hear from you. I'm going to find out who this committee is. So I'm asking you to sign up. Go to insightUSA.us. That is our website. And enter your email address and say, Faye, I really appreciate your YouTube updates. Go to Faye USA for Facebook. And our YouTube is Insight USA TV. And you will pull up our updates and copies of our television program. Each week, I send the intercessors and prayer warriors a prayer letter. It's called Faye's Facts. You can get it on our website, or you can email me and get it through the U.S. mail. Our prayer warriors now are in dozens and dozens of states. We're trying to cover the entire United States. So today, your action points. Call Pelosi. Tell her we are not a communist nation. In spite of her and Adam Schiff, we never planned to be. We don't need to be subsidized by our government. We will work and make our own money. And we will not have Communism 101 takeover, because that's what she wants. Nancy Pelosi's number is 202-225-4965. 202-225-4965. And then go to our 800 number and make a donation and say, Faye, we want to keep you in the media, keep you on television, keep your outreach going with the truth. We want the prayer warriors to stay committed. Every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, I have a free conferencing call. Prayer warriors from across the United States are the most powerful, united, and anointed prayer call you could ever hope for. The number is 712-432-0900. And you can email us, faye.usainsight@gmail.com, and get the access code. Look forward to hearing from you. Want to know what you think, and if you've got information that we need. But we don't know where this virus came from. We don't know the lab and why, when, how long it's been there, and why did they loose it right when Saudi Arabia and Russia began to attack our oil industry. No oversight. People, we've got to get these lazy, incompetent infidels out of our Congress, out of our Senate, and out of our governor's offices, state and local. We've got to do it 100%. We can do it if God's people will stand up, wake up, and speak up. Talk to you tomorrow. Shalom.